Today we're going to talk about how to reload film with 3 different 35mm cameras. Now, these cameras are all different and they all rewind their film differently, which is important why it's to understand the main styles of how cameras rewind film. So we're going to start with this Olympus Pin, which is a 35mm half frame camera. And what that means is it gets 72 photos per roll instead of the standard 36. Instead of horizontal photos on your negative strip, you're going to see vertical photos, which is how you get twice as many. Now, when you finish shooting a roll of film with this camera, the film indicator window will say E. And then you can flip this camera over and you see this small button on the bottom plate. This button you can push in, and then you can take this rewind knob and flip it open, and then you can rewind the film. Now this camera is very similar to this Canonet QL17 in that both of these cameras have a small button on the bottom which you depress when you're getting ready to unload the film. So you depress the button and then that releases it so you can start rewinding. Now, by comparison, this Olympus is a little bit different. This Olympus doesn't have a button on the bottom. Instead, if you'll notice, it has this tiny little lever right here with this mark that says R. Now, this is a little bit more closely to how something like a Leica might rewind its film. So for this camera, you're actually going to take this little switch right here and you're going to switch it and hold it down by the R, and then, much in the same way as these other two cameras, you're going to flip this and you can start rewinding your film. So that is the way that 3 different film cameras can release the roll of film so that you can rewind it.